Alright, saddle up, boys. Today we will be continuing our playthrough of Disco Elysium. Today we'll see if we can get past Measurehead, because last time pretending to be racist didn't work. If I recall correctly. So today I'm just gonna go around and talk to some people and see what happens. Let me see. Maybe if I move this motherfucker. Anyways. Nah, I like it up here and then I'm gonna make this fucking smaller. Ooh, look at me, I'm way too tiny. We'll just keep it like this. Now, I see we got some people coming in on TikTok. Today we are playing, well, for now we're playing Disco Elysium. I'm probably gonna be playing God of War before the night is over, the 2018 one. So if you'd like to stick around for that, you're welcome to. But I'm currently still waiting for that to download.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Thank you for the like. If you'd like a better experience, head right on over to Twitch, because this game is not effective without a full screen completely. But if you'd also like to see me play God of War 2018 a little bit, you can stick around for that. Alright, now we have some things to do, my friends.
It's raining again. It was clear just an hour ago.
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I am disoriented. I don't know where I am. Just tell me where we are, okay?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
What is up north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What is east?
Harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
What is in the south?
Shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
Yo, I got 85 viewers. It's
Just
nice.
coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Sanic Speed, thank you for the follow.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water everywhere, from the heavens in the shadow of the old church. What kind of a fish market is this?
I don't know. The abandoned kind?
Oh, okay.
It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts.
What is in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
In the west is the miracle.
Thanks, that's all for now.
No problem.
We gotta run. Who is this feller? Hey, feller. What are you up to, feller? Better mouth your watch around me, boy. You seem perfectly, you don't seem intoxicated. I don't know what I was saying, guys. What's this thing? I am enjoying the game so far, Traveling Ghoul. Okay. Right now I'm just walking around seeing who I can talk to. Because I got stuck in the last playthrough, but I am enjoying it. And I was told, try talking to a bunch of people, so that's what I'm doing. And that'll make things easier if I talk to a bunch of people and if I look at a bunch of stuff. Okay. Okay, so this individual.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
This is the police. Open the door.
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
Please let me inside. It's cold out here.
No, I already told you. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone...
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint.
Alright, lady. Construction. Decades ago. Okay. This is Disco Elysium. It's quite cool.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat,
Ooh.
smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good morning, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCN.
Joyce L. What does the L stand for? Huh.
Beaton, my maiden name.
I'm gonna shake her hand and be polite.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
I was
You know what else is tight and cold?
What a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
Hey guys, you know what else is tight and cold? Huh? 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 Alright, forget it.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Thank you, Kim, for talking me up there. I
There's a
like
trace
that.
of irony in his voice. Mischief even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
Ooh.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You're on a boat!
Why, yes I am.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
But because if you know how to swim, that's how.
There is a pinch of defensiveness in her voice, but it is playful.
What do you mean archipelago?
I mean, we are on Lakayu, are we not?
Caillou? I thought we were on Revachol.
We are, and the city of Revachol is on the island of Lakayu.
Still haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
How does she know what kind of car we have? It's all the way over there.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Ravachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
Right.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
Okay. Son of a bitch. Okay. I don't want to crack down on her about the boat. Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Okay.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name. A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Okay, so this fish-like thing like keeps popping up as we talk to people. Like, so I'm guessing fish, some kind of fish or like fish monster, or you know, just the idea of fish is going to be important at some point. Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why? Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about Dolores?
Why Dolores?
I just like the name for some reason.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
Cool. No, I'm not going to say that. Okay. But what kind of boat is this?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
You have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified...
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Can I see your license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
Still need to see a license, ma'am.
Actually, you don't.
What do you mean?
The Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license. It's a little known fact among us law officials.
How little known is this fact?
I was just being polite. Even school children know the Wayfarer Act.
More like the Anarchy Act, in my opinion.
No need to politicize this. You may still ask for the lady's passport.
See, I just be picking all the funny options.
You need to save face if you want her respect. Demand that passport.
No need.
Of course. Any more questions about...
The graciousness of her response makes you feel glad you didn't hassle her about her papers for no reason.
Good.
Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
What do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
Uh-huh.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
How much money does the Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
8 billion?
Wow. That's it? I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time.
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions. Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pine get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Okay. What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all the world's cargo? That's quite the endeavor indeed.
There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets? Well, nah. What is your role exactly?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
Nice.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh, you mean Measurehead.
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
Okay.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Dude, this game is deep. Both times the union won significant concessions, including medical plan. So what's more aggressive than that, specifically? What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Over-aggressive commie posturing. That probably sounds like... I don't know what to think about that.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Fucking mayonnaise terminal.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
The workers can't be the kings. The king is king. Not only are they kings of the company, the king is dead. Long live the workers.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again.
So, what I'm getting here is the union wants every worker to have a share in the company, and they've been pushing pretty hard for that.
And now...
Interesting.
People are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
Let me see. What happened to Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Nice.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
Scabs at the gate. Did you put him there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
Huh. Okay.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Evrart is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Say nothing.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of them?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Evrart does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Wow.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
That almost reminds me of, like, Vladimir Putin. For some reason, like, I don't know shit about Russian politics, but I've heard some shit like that when his term limit as president is up, he, like, creates a new office called Prime Minister, and then he just serves as Prime Minister. I don't know. Himself outside of the Brothers Clare.
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Okay.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Evrart and his brother.
Nice.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
Well, it sounds like a socialist mob. Not that necessarily being a socialist is like makes you a mob, but I don't know. It sounds like a socialist mob to me.
Thank you for being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always hungers.
You said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Wow. Some kind of extortion, probably?
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Okay, so these guys are cutthroat as fuck.
Thank you for your concern, man. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need here. Let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
God damn! This is thick as hell.
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
Oh, really?
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi, from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Possible. Oh.
Oh dear. I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Okay.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. Feelings will guide the way.
I assure you, it is
Why
no
do I
small
fail
matter
every
for me
roll?
either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
You don't understand, it's not fucking shit. Do I have to choose one of these? I don't like either of these.
Trust me, officer, I am fully committed to...
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail.
This boat, for example, and a home somewhere. I only have...
Officer,
What? You made me pick those options. I don't have any other options. For anything except...
you know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting it. Somehow.
You know, okay.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see the Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Alright.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Okay.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and you know, not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Oh really? I thought it was going so
This
well.
woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show. But there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
Fuck, man. Well, like, it didn't give me any other option to pick, though.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
What do you propose that we don't?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
We could just, you know, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from the station, but that would literally take months.
Fuck, dude. I'll come back to this.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
We just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive.
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
Despite the sass, she puts the brush aside. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking
The
at?
lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
You mean Joyce?
On a first name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Why all the negativity?
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honour.
What are you doing by the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful
What are you doing by the wall?
mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Alright, I get you. You're a fucking struggling artist.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write.
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mono is here. We rarely see pigs round here though. Just union cards. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
Why are you committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in habit. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break... I thought I'd mix it up, you know. Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna have to stop this hooliganism.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Yo, so she only wanted to do it because she thought it was like anti-authority. When I said I'm okay with it, she was like, I don't want to do it no more. Alright, we get it. You're an edgelord. Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Alright. Alright, so... Wild Pines Corpor... Okay, temporary research bonus. None of the research. It's 55 minutes. Wild Pines Feld Corpus names Ribishalian Enterprise mention Wild Pines Royal Monopolies Octopus and Swordfish. Most of the time goes now. YBP Expander Saint. Alright, fuck it. I don't even know what the fuck it's saying, but okay. Oakley dokley. I'll probably come back to Joyce in a little bit. Who is this individual?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
Honey, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
All right, it says 72%, but like, let me guess. It's just gonna fucking fail.
This felt wrong. Wrong.
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
There are no two more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job. And this was downright embarrassing.
It doesn't matter how high my percentage is. I miss every fucking check.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
With a pinch of fear.
Oh, cool.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass? Right.
Yes, officer. What do we need from this gentleman?
What do you know about the hangman?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
Okay.
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I am an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
I've lost interest. Anyways. Hey, I haven't gone in the bookstore yet. Let me go in the bookstore. Can I talk to the lady? There we go.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Don't bring any negative vibes, man.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
A curious pendant you're wearing. Narrow your eyes. Mysteriously. Okay. So you're the owner of the store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
The girl outside mentioned this place is cursed.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her.
Oh shit.
This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity.
Sorry,
My business
Annette.
is thriving, sir.
Yo, sorry, Annette. I didn't know that I was getting you in trouble. I thought that she thought so too.
Doesn't feel like it's thriving. Feels ghostly.
Your daughter's the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
God
Her
damn.
opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
10. She's certainly very polite and helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
Annette is quite the trooper. She's a great value
As a
add.
young girl should be. With the proper attitude, she'll have a bright financial future.
Alright, let's see.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything?
No,
She
listen.
smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Farewell now, book peddler.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Stargate, tell me about these Muskman books.
Oh, Man from Hyundai. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Why is it so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Sounds good. Which one should I start with?
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, the Man from Hyundal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Why is it locked?
Rows and rows of Hyundalamen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundal, Return to Hyundal. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundal and the Hyundal Man.
Good God. How many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Hyundal and the sages at the end of the
Yo.
world. Man from Hyundal and the false god. Man from Hyundal and the scorched earth.
Okay, I think
Man from Hyundal.
I get
Hyundal colonies.
Okay.
Man from Hyundal and the swamp beast. Man from Hyundal and the snow crabs.
Nice.
Those snow crabs are worse than they sound.
Is that all?
Not even close. Man from Hyundal in hell. Man from Hyundal and the forest of slaves. Man from Hyundal under the lake. Man from Hyundal, Hyundal burning. There's even The Trial of Death, a pastoral combat game book set in the world of Hyundalaman, and so much more.
Watch. Okay. Look. Time for me to lose. Watch. I'm gonna lose.
A twinge at the back
Nice.
of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
Ooh. Which one calls to me? Let's see. What is it?
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular Man from Hyundal in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Hyundalaman lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hyundal and the Devil Woman.
Kind of reminds me of Conan the Barbarian.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyundal novels.
Nice. That's enough at the bookstore. Doodly doodly doo.
Yes?
Is this car ours?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's ours.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi, Alice is officer from 43rd Precinct. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Okay.
10-4, what's your status? Over. 10-18, 10-20, over.
Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
10-18, 10... State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Gotcha.
10-22, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Uh-huh.
Is it him? What does he want?
God damn!
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
God damn.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Well, thanks, Encyclopedia.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Officer has lost his badge. Haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Come on, operator, tell him to stop. This is serious. Move on, I want to get it reported and be done with it.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Okay.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Come on, operator, tell him to stop.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Mac Torson.
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge.
You don't have a gun.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Enough of this now. Other things to discuss.
10-9, come
New heights even for captains.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Well, goddamn.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely...
Don't sweat it, Bratan! You don't need a gun to have fun! We can still have fun! It's not all over!
I want to lie, honestly.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
I'm gonna have to say nothing.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over.
Don't say anything.
10-9, come in.
Look, it was already at 17%. I always lose every time.
Sir, 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
That's affirmative.
He says he doesn't have...
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of cocoa noodle by himself. But Disco here made him piss his pants.
These guys are fucking assholes, dude.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his ass. He still got his wiener. Oh, man.
Okay, I like Mac. He's funny.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
I left it in his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that.
That's a negative. Not going to say that.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Okay, so I feel kind of bad, but that's still fucking funny. He ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the party. Okay, so tell him I'm sorry. It was just banter. I thought that's what cops do.
He says he's sorry and didn't mean nothing by it.
Okay. Tell him
to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only...
Satellite officer.
Think I'm good. I heard him in the mouth.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
Personal details I'd like to discuss. That's all for now.
Roger that.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minnow enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. That was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know
This
we
is-
can't give up on him when he's at his weakest.
I
We
feel-
wouldn't.
I feel like this is a little too personal for for us to be doing over the intercoms.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of it.
I guess I can hold off the...
Good. Okay, everybody.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor garage.
Nice. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Maybe a sea monster did it? Interesting theory. Alright, fucking nice autosave. Alright, let's go inside. Alright, let me go get... I gotta talk to... what's his face? Then I'll talk to him.
Real mature man. What exactly were you trying to accomplish? You do understand you still owe me money, right?
Damn, your feet thought we got away. That doesn't seem fair. You demonstrated some serious skills there, slipping away Sambo style. By the way, Sambo, or Samuran boxing, is an eloquently violent set of one-on-one fighting. Originated from the Samuran Isola, Sambo used to incorporate a wide array of martial disciplines, from archery to mounted combat, but mainly means aesthetically pleasing single combat. Nowadays, Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool.
Neat! But you must appreciate my Sambo style stealth.
Oh, well, if that was Sambo style, then let me wipe that debt, sir. Okay, the stupid drinks are on the house, Mr. Athlete. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's
Alright,
100
fair.
square.
Casually of me practicing my moves. Thank you for your
Don't
cooperation.
thank me yet. You still owe me a... Now, what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back. Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
Alright.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirling in rags is not special in that regard.
Yeah. We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Alright. It's me, Mario.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Nice. Up on Marble Hill.
Why did you say that?
Just synapses firing. This game is very cerebral. I like it.
You don't really know, do you?
I have only a vague blackened image.
Vague blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Alright. Temporary research boat. A cop and a hobo. A hobo cop, upsides, can be disheveled, doesn't have to wash, carries himself with alleged gusto. Hobo cop doesn't need anyone or anything. No one can kick you out because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never hear, "You're drunk, why did you even come here?" Harry, go home. You're embarrassing yourself. Downsides, are there any? I mean, seriously, give me one. I'm gonna take that shit. Okay. Now, who's this fella? Well, no, I got the keys. I'm gonna open up that fucking trash can. Yeah. Let's see what's in this fucking trash can.
This trash container, with a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobo Cop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
This is the funniest shit ever. I'm gonna open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of cartons.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Ooh.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Interesting.
Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there?
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
Okay.
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay,
The
proceed.
lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search for food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and nothing. What's this?
Ooh.
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Yeah.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Huh.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
Nice.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. I needed to lose it for the... It has a foreboding quality. Maybe I needed to lose it for the blood, for the great bloodletting to begin.
What are you talking about?
I speaketh the tongue.
Doeth thou also thorough inventories? You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. Official notes contain informants' names. If some of it has fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, bloodletting may well ensue.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now,
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Okay. Dig in, Hobocop style.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny. It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however.
Nice.
And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself. No, you won't. Because none of those things are real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings.
A cruel jest. There must be something else.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
And
only in its social sensibility.
Take them out. Close the lid. Let me see.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Okay.
That's one thing off the list. I think we...
Nice. Okay, so Now, volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Suggestion. Charm men and women, play the puppet master. I'm gonna get that shit. Do I have any more skill points? Okay, so I do not have any more skill points. Gotcha. Okay. Now I'm going to talk to What's-Her-Face again. Oh, hold on, I forgot.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. The pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar.
Who are you?
Gone.
What's the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far. Someone close to the victim might know. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Maybe it's kitchen tissue.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it's not though. It's toilet paper.
Take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper. I mean, kitchen tissue. Sorry. Peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger and voila. The ledger now looks marginally better.
Dude, I love the dialogue in this game. It's fucking crazy. Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paper. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger across the aluminium.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
What's this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
That's all, thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
There was mention of a naming
Yes,
convention
it
here.
appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Others appear more light-hearted. The guy's on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Uka Parlor. Even the rare Article 3 collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. You like this grimy murdering, don't you?
I do.
It's
It's
going
fun.
to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close. There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you.
That actually is pretty satisfying. I like that.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
No, actually. Any ideas?
Shit on a stick.
Yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something?
Fun is outlawed with this guy. What a knock!
The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case.
Nice.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good with salted dessert.
I love Kim. He's so cute.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone at the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric.
I like him.
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out.
Aww. Kim.
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
I'm done inspecting
You don't
these.
exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Look at the clipboard. God damn. There's the yellow
In the
papers.
back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper, some neon yellow. some bright red, all covered in boxes, like 3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the field. These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Sinister. Okay.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs, color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs. Yes, all that remains now is to fill what delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the arson, petty theft, spousal abuse, handwritten. You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM. Blue.
Blue, okay.
The blue heart. Don't look into it. Something rattles in. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Open the hidden compartment. Smell the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Okay, so I can retry this check. Okay, cool.
Is not what you end up doing. A hot flash of rage comes over you. For a moment there, before it recedes, you feel as though you might just squeeze a tear of anger out of your duct. Makes you wonder, why? It's unjust, that's why. You can't even get to that thing anymore. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
Okay.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
The mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. So every merchant I find and tell them, this is your inane ideology. Be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital. Badass hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement. The mug didn't belong in the trash. Just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore?
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
Alright. Yeesh. Like I said, man, this game is dense, but it's like very good. Like, I was absorbed in that shit, dude. That was crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna do her mission now.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You know something
That's the
about
man
the
who was
sexies?
killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Fine, I'll return to you
Better
later.
not tie the force.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Okay. You seem rich. Can I have some money? Alright, so... Alright, tell me about the drug
It's
trafficking.
quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Okay.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Alright, cool.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Am I gonna need bolt cutters for this?
Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable.
Okay.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Alright.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way. But one step ahead of the Union in another.
Okay. It's involved. Stranded here, like what? Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier? Like that, is it? Okay.
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However...
So there was some tomfoolery!
This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the trade committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
Okay.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Okay.
Yes?
We will take the case.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
Alright.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
All right.
Of course, Detective.
Uh-huh. Kuno. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I have ADD. Do we have a time limit on any of these? Alright, I'm gonna interview Kuno. Hey, Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Alright.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. It could lead in the investigation. Be leading the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Bro, Kuno's roasting me. Oh, fuck. Alright, entertain me. What's so great about these pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists.
Pants scientists. Okay.
Believe it, you need this shit.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
Alright, Pickle, shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Does this adequate depiction of South Merriman have anything to do with it?
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you picked it after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
Goddamn.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique, too.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Alright.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. The fuck about it? Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuckgimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
Okay, fair enough.
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
You're just too small for the armor.
Get the fuck out of here trying to fuck on me with that midget shit. Kuno's 12. He's huge. What are you? Fucking 80? When Kuno's 80, Kuno can fit 4 of you in Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Trying to fuck on Kuno. Fuck out of here.
What do you mean threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
But you clearly are very materialistic. That's a... this guy's
You
weird.
wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate. Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows. So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Interesting.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
You seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that... You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't... I don't know. Some Mesk or... I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know.
Choose
Kuno
yourself.
didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what... Fuck are you talking about? What is this?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing. This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum. He's thinking the kid has amassed quite the vocabulary of law enforcement terms, but he's not going to stick his nose into this.
Where'd you pick up so many police terms?
Me and my partner are wondering, do you guys puff Peter?
Kuno erupts into laughter, pointing his finger at you, then Kim, then back at you. An unfortunate choice of words, the lieutenant from Precinct 57 thinks. He looks at the harbor walls looming overhead. He could use a cigarette right about now.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost!
Kuno doesn't fucking...
I want Kuno's pants, dude. I'll get some of Kuno's pants later. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
Okay, let's try this again.
Ease into it.
Fuck!
Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Man, you look sad. What's going on with you?
You really are the law, aren't you?
Fuck off.
Full-on, direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
Fuck off. Yeah, I want to do that later, though. Figure that out. Alright. Alright, so this feller, this troubadour individual, I believe he says. Is this the guy?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Really big racist.
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Mesh head first. Return if you fail.
What is a strike? Okay, so this isn't the troubadour guy. Oh fuck, I'm dumb. This feller. I need some armor, big guy.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you? The little boy had a good on his promise. To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
Yeah, I think Kuno is smarter than he's letting on. I think he plays dumb.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
The probe into the armor, what did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly.
What
That
sort of
was it.
technical
I
stuff?
did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a... Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
Better things to do. Ambitious.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
A mezqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
So Kuna used this to what? Scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Short on money. Didn't go well for me. Could you help me with that somehow?
Sorry. Busy surveying the city. Wiretapping, telescope, or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Wait, can we have air support? Right?
Because we don't. We don't have air support or any of those other things.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
Something changes in his disposition. A merciful smile in the corner of his eye.
All right, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however. First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit the lack of expertise. Basically grovel. That's how I do it. You're welcome.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe that would work. We'll have to see.
Right to work! Right!
Alright, my ADHD is starting to kick in, so I'm going to continue this later.